Yo, guys, what is going on? Lucky Cheese 7 is back again with another One
Yo,
Piece.
guys, what is going on? Lucky Cheese.
Okay, we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen, but it has been quite a long time since I've done a One Piece live stream reaction slash review. Well, actually, not even a reaction because I already read the chapter, but no, I think the last time I did a One Piece discussion on a just one particular chapter, that was 907. So like right before we ended the reverie arc. That was like the last time I did a reaction on the chapter, a discussion on the chapter, if you will. And you know, if you guys have seen the Wano Country Arc podcast that I did with a few of my friends from the Anime Manga Circle, then y'all know from there that I had promised from the time Oda comes back from break all the way to the finish line, to the grand line of One Piece, I will be doing a review, discussion videos, everything related to One Piece moving forward. Now, here's the thing. For those of you that have noticed the changes that have happened since the last couple years, I normally do official scans because that's the approach I like to take when it comes to doing like discussion videos and reviews. One Piece, though, this is like a rare thing for me because One Piece is a part of the original trio of Naruto and Bleach and you know all that. And I mean, this wasn't really a thing I started doing until AOT started ending like 3 chapters before? 3 or 4 chapters, give or take. And since then, I was like, I'll start doing official chapter discussions. And I'm still gonna do that, by the way. There will still be official chapter discussions on One Piece when they drop on Sunday. But, I just figured, well, the chapters are already out, even though they're, like just fan translations. It still kind of gives you an idea of what's in the chapter, and I think it's kind of fun to like kind of go back and forth and see what they have added in versus what they don't have added in, if that makes any sense. But enough with the dilly dally. We're like already what, almost 3 minutes in. I've barely even gotten into the chapter. So, chapter 1087, titled Battleship Bag. Now, when I first read that chapter title, I was like, Battleship Bag. I wonder what that is. But we have this nice, cover page of Ace, using his Marimaro no Mi at the capybara, which I thought was actually kind of cool. A reader request: Ace heating up the bathwater of a capybara by. I'm gonna butcher the name of this. Is it Hisha Hankaiteku? I think that's how you say it, right? If not, then I do apologize. But yeah, like even over here, like the team that provides these translations, like they even also say, "Hey, support the official release when it does drop," and that's what I'm going to be doing too. So you'll be getting two. You'll be getting two of these uh, live stream discussions on One Piece on a weekly basis. One on Sunday for the official, and then whenever these decide to drop, which I think is just on Wednesdays, right? So yeah. So here we are at Marine G1 brand Coastal Ship Scrapyard. Here we see, you know, Branu, and he's showing like Django and Full Body, like they're in the present too. And he's saying Battleship Bag. Ah yes. As replacements for sandbags, the ships in the scrapyard were continuously punched. And they're like, by who? By Vice Admiral Garp during his youth. It was his daily routine for many decades, even now. And Django's like, wait, what? Even now? Why are there two ships? The Full Body says. And then Brenu says, the other one was for the Vice Admiral student, the former Admiral Aokiji. The rule was no hockey or devil fruit abilities while using the battleship bag. The strength of these heroes was not innate. And from here, we cut over to essentially, the new world, the pirate island known as Hachinosu or Hachinosu. Hachinosu. It's one of the two. I'm gonna go with Hachinosu because I think that just rolls off the tongue better. And like the way you have this island design too is like, what the San Joan Wolf, blown away. Garp is scary. Hurry up and bring him to the surface. He's gonna suffocate. How? The legendary hero. Shugo Ropa, heavy drinker, hearth fire. So basically, you got like some of the Blackbeard pirates. So it's just trying to do what they can against Garp. But Garp, surprisingly enough, not surprisingly enough, obviously, uses two two of the members as like body bags. Like, here, take the blow. It's like, it's hot. Stop, you bastard. Ugh, why are you planning to destroy the silent Garp? Hot, hot. If he finds the town like this, Commodore Teach will kill us. And Garp just like all grinning says, why is he not flattering from our numbers? He's too scary. Sitrep Vice Admiral Garp. The captured citizens and the injured Marines have all set out to sea. And the one on the ship, essentially, again, this is just warning Garp about this. And one of them's like, hey, get a hold of yourself, Hibari-chan. Carefully defrost all those who have been frozen. And then one of them's asking, like, hey, is Captain Kobe all right? We can depart any time. All right, we're done here. Let's go back. Kobe, Gruss, Helmeppo. Yes, sir. So, you see what's going on here. As expected of Hachinosu, the pirates just keep coming. There's no end to them. And, surprise, surprise, Aokiji is here. Kuzan. He's like I said, I can't let you leave, Garp-san. And Helmeppo's like, yikes, I should have left with the others earlier. I'm gonna die. This is bad. Which, then, I'm trying to think, hold on. So we have Helmeppo, we have Kobe. There's one person's name I'm like blanking on here. It's a subordinate. Let's just say that it's a subordinate. But like Garp's son, I am also the future of the Marines. And Garp's like, you still want to fight, Kuzan? And Kobe's like, hey, just be careful against the officers of the Blackbeard pirates. And they're like, Kobe obviously looks like he's out of breath. Which, here's the thing. One thing I also kind of noticed is that for the most part, we are in present day. Because I know for like the past few chapters, we've had like present day stuff technically, but a lot of it has been like flashback stuff, which has been cool. I've been really digging the flashback stuff. But, you know, listen, all of you, run at full speed towards the sea coast, and we'll be all right. We're telling them not to die. Yes, sir. Somebody help. Oh no, there's still some kidnapped citizens left. And that's when Kobe jumps and he's like, I'll save you. I'm glad we haven't left. And immediately, one of them just says, you idiot, it's a trap, which obviously we see this right here. But once this occurs, we see Garp stepping in, pushing Kobe out of the way, and like takes the gut to the wound. What? So you take this, and it's Shiryu, which Garb recognizes as the hoodlum from Impel Down, an invisible man, human, to be more precise. It's Shiryu's son. He manages to have Iron Garb. Garb's weakened. Once then, you got the chanting of Garb's son. I'm fine. Get to the ship. And poor Kobe. Kobe's just like, it's my fault. Vice Admiral Garb, protect me. Don't be so conceited, Kobe. He was aiming for me from the start. Garb is weakened. We might be able to take him down. Go, go. Our chance to make a big fortune is right in front of us. Take him down. And we need to talk about this, okay? We need to talk about this because Garb's bounty got revealed in this chapter, which is a pretty big deal. I am not gonna lie. When I saw this, I was like, whoa. Okay. Garb's bounty is 3 crowns, the same as the Admiral's. That's about 3 billion berries. Yo. I mean, Garb has a reputation for a reason, so that's actually really cool. Get out of the way, you weaklings. Even if you bind both of Garb's son's arms and legs, the likes of you still won't be able to kill him. And this is Aokiji talking about it. Ice Glove. And then you have them both like, well, you have Garp grinning. And now we kind of get to a flashback. Pretty interesting flashback, actually. And you have Kuzan saying, make you my student. Which this part over here is obviously from Garp. Don't steal my freedom. Go and learn from the Marine instructors. And Aokiji says, I learned what I can from them. I'm aiming for the next level. Please make me your student. And Garp is like, hey, just stop bothering me. Like, shut up and get lost. Don't use hockey. Otherwise, it won't be training. I can't use it anyway. Ouch. So, we kind of get the idea of why they're called, like Battleship bags, because, we're seeing it right here, right now, with the training regiment that Garp is giving Kuzan, which I think is actually really interesting. Bam, whack, bam, thud. My son became a revolutionary, damn it. Obviously, he's referring to Dragon. Bam, bam. My grandson said that he'll become a pirate. I won't allow it. And Aokiji's like, hey, it's not my problem. Hey, Kuzan, let's eat some snacks. I'm busy right now. I'm an admiral, Bring out the tea. Jeez. Looks like you've raised quite the troublesome enemy, is what Kuzan says. And then Garb's like, you're excommunicated. You foolish student. You know what this is kind of reminding me of? It's like that, Master versus Padawan scenario. I don't know if I can say it's like Obi-Wan and Anakin. I don't know if I can say that. Well, that's similar, technically. The situation's kind of similar in that aspect. I think it's actually pretty cool to see this. Foolish student. And then you see how they're both like punching each other. Like this panel shot over here is incredible. It's honestly like really incredible. How they're both just going at it. Ugh. And then Kobe's yelling, Vice Admiral Garp. Your hope is escaping. Your hopes of escaping is some, you bastards. This is Hachinosu. If you poke it, tons of pirates will come out. You think your ship that left from the coast is safe? Don't underestimate the power of the island fruit. And then we see the ship taking off. One of them's asking, and then you see Hibari, who's asking about, where's Kobe senpai? I'm sorry, I was just dead weight. They'll come back soon. I'm just glad you're okay. What's that? When you read the newspaper, it's all Blackbeard this, Blackbeard that. We also want the names to be known. The headline for tomorrow's paper will be this. Yeah. Which, I mean, hmm, from what we see, it's basically a Velo. No, Avalo. I'm assuming it's Avalo until we figure out how they actually pronounce the name. I'm going to assume it's Alvaro. Uh, Pizarro. Alvaro Pizarro. It's a fascinating name. I'm not going to lie. It's a super fascinating name. No! Please stop! Everyone is there, including people who aren't Marines. And Garb just says, Kobe, don't lose your composure. Like, Garb is like on the ground after that attack. Justice will prevail. Next issue, opening color spread. And that's essentially where the chapter ends off. Now, I'm not going to go fully in depth with the chapter because that's something I want to save for the official release on, you know, on Sunday. But given with this chapter, with what we have, the highlight definitely, I will say, is the flashback between Garp and Kuzan. That to me is like really, really cool. And also just seeing their fight. It was also really cool just to see them two spar and also just kind of seeing like how Garp kind of trained him a little bit. Now we didn't get into like a full blown like explanation of like, okay, here's how things went down. It wasn't like, 4 or 5 chapters like Naruto style where you get like chapters upon chapters of flashback. It's not that at all. But you get just enough context from the chapter. And I think Oda pulled it off pretty well. He did a pretty good job. And I also think the other big highlight is definitely Garb's bounty. Knowing that is really, really cool. But also showcases like his worth too. I mean, he was vice admiral for like the longest time, and I mean, look at it this way: 3 million berries. That is, it's incredible. Now, here's the case in point: we should be asking ourselves: is Garp dead, or is he gonna die after the event of this chapter? Hmm. We don't know. That's the thing. We're not exactly sure what Garp's situation is. I mean, right now, for the most part, it just looks like he, like, like on the ground and everything. I guess it really depends on what we get. Now, obviously, we haven't gotten Luffy in the crew for some time now, but here's the thing. I'm actually quite okay with that. I know some people are like, oh man, I wish we got Luffy in the crew, but this is one of those occasions where I am more than fine with it. I'm more than fine with us not getting Luffy for a bit because a lot of these chapters we've been getting, like Oda has just been on a roll. I mean, like first we got the event of what happened in Reverie in the fruition now from Salvo's point of view, and then now we're getting this stuff with Garp, and like I said, Oda just keeps on piling up, and it's gonna be interesting to see how this fares compared to the official release, and I will do a side by side comparison between the two when the official release does come out. But if you want an overall rating on this chapter, on the first chapter return since Oda's been on break, I'm gonna go ahead and give this chapter of One Piece chapter 1087 amazing. It was an amazing plus chapter. I kind of wish we got a little bit more stuff. A little bit more stuff on the flashback. Let me be more specific here because the chapter was solid for the most part. If I want to be a little nitpicky, I would say, yeah, maybe a little bit more on the flashback between Garp and Kuzan would be cool. But still, really solid chapter. Oda, you did a real. I mean, it was honest to God, super close to pure perfection, but amazing plus is still. Or did I say amazing? You know what? Yeah, let me give it the amazing plus rating. Amazing plus is still really good for a return Oda. Which, if anyone's wondering what an amazing plus uh, would be on my number scale, that would be a 9.5 out of 10. So if pure perfection is a 10 out of 10, amazing plus would be a 9.5 out of 10. So, or 4.5 out of 5. So let me know what you guys' thoughts were on the chapter. How did you guys feel about chapter 1087? And I will catch you guys again when the chapter drops officially. So until then, you guys, that is pretty much it. I'm Lucky Cheese 7. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more One Piece content, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.